This is your 13 weather forecast with Jeremy Goodwin.
Still several severe storm warnings across the area. Had some hail earlier, still falling in several spots. Seneca, Whitney with this picture to the WIBW weather at Brandy in Seneca, also with hail larger than quarters there earlier today. We have a severe storm watch for almost all of northeast Kansas going till 1 o'clock in the morning. Counties to the south like Osage, Lyon, Coffee have been added to the watch. They didn't extend the time of the watch, but the area that goes farthest south than it did earlier this evening. Looking outside now, that's a severe storm going through Manhattan. Right now, live camera, you can see the winds whipping across the street there at the Flint Hills Discovery Center. Winds 50 to 60 miles per hour. Looks like some hailstones falling there as well. These look a bit too large to be raindrops. I can't estimate how big the hailstones are from this camera angle, but those look like hailstones to me falling in Manhattan. We'll see if we can get a report of how large those are. But from all the years I looked at that tower camera, I haven't seen raindrops look like that. Those look like hail chunks that could be up to a quarter size. So severe storm warning still in place for Riley County, including Manhattan, going until 10:30. We also have a severe storm warning from the St. George area up toward Wamego. Severe storm warning also includes Ogden, Fort Riley, Junction City. That's going until 10:30 as well. And that line of storms has a capability of hail the size of quarters, winds to 60. Looks like at Fort Riley and in Junction City, you'll likely see things calming down shortly as the worst part of that storm has now moved through, it looks like. And then to the north, we have a severe storm warning that includes areas across southeast Nemaha County. Largest hail looks to be right about there, just east of Centralia, where it could be up to the size of a golf ball. And then we have severe storm winds making their way southward through Hiawatha. We had lots of wind damage, quite a few limbs down there. The wind's still strong, but the strongest of that wind looks like it's going through Horton and Muskota right now. We'll check out the velocity mode here, and you'll see this bright area of green and blue showing up in this area. That's the winds are most likely the strongest. Let's go ahead and check out the velocity speed here showing up on the Capitol Federal Live Storm Tracker. So near Muskota, 68 miles per hour. That's what I'm indicating right there on our radar. We'll go ahead and loop that, and again you can see the area of bright blue and green diving southward toward areas like Valley Falls, Ozaki, maybe even Meriden. So that is a dangerous storm. It's already done some wind damage in the Hiawatha area. Looking out from Topeka now, lots of lightning on the horizon. Not a severe storm in Shawnee County yet, but likely seeing one before midnight. A temperature in Topeka still very hot. How about 89 degrees? Still officially spring, and the heat index is 97 degrees. After 10 o'clock at night, you won't see that very often, so the storms will move through and bring the temperature down a bit. Lawrence still 90, heat index still 90, and Council Grove as well. And Supercast keeps us stormy through at least 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then after that, we're dry by sunrise and dry tomorrow, and it's a hot day. Not as hot as today, but still low 90s and heat index in the mid-90s. Tonight's low 68. Scattered storms likely to be severe at least until 2 in the morning or so. After that, we'll see things calming down. It's hot tomorrow, just not as hot as it was today. We have a chance of storms on Wednesday and then a hot Father's Day. And yes, those are all high temperatures in the 90s except for Wednesday. Heat index values chasing 100 almost every day, and we're still not quite officially to summer.
Okay, only one that is not in the 90s and practically there anyway. Thank you, Jeremy, I think. Okay.
Yeah, and Osage